also the idea that there could be sterilants or something. You could say like a very important researcher and director now.
Influenza.
We have Joseph on the line for Independence from Bethesda, Maryland, just outside D.C. Go ahead, Joseph.
Hi, Dr. Fauci. I wanted to say it's an honor to speak to you. I know you're a very important researcher and director now. I guess the question I have for you, it's maybe a little odd one, but there's a paranoia that I've noticed lately among, I don't know, you could say like the AM radio crowd, some alternative media groups that are very afraid of vaccination, probably in general, and also the idea that there could be sterilants or something. I know mercury's an issue, but and they're also afraid that there's going to be forced inoculation at some point. There could be some emergency declared, and the government has plans for forcing people to take things. So I was wondering if you had any comments about this.
Thanks, Doctor.
Yeah, let me take the first question first, and the first issue. There will not be any mandated or compulsory vaccinations vis-a-vis influenza. That's for sure. So take that off the table. There is an issue regarding vaccinations that some people are suspicious about, and I think it's a understandable lack of appreciation of the seriousness of the disease you're trying to prevent. When people are in a society in which there are not diseases as there were decades ago, which killed and maimed people, diseases like measles, diseases like polio, diseases that are very, very serious, potentially, hepatitis, they don't see a lot of disease around them because the vaccines have been actually successful. So when you're trying to get people to be vaccinated, they look at the potential risks, some of which are very, very, very rare adverse events, and they say, gee, it isn't worth getting vaccinated. That is something that we have to do a better job of educating people to realize the risk of not getting vaccinated. When you're dealing with an influenza like now, there's no doubt that this virus is out there and circulating throughout the world. So I think it's going to be easier to convince people to get vaccinated now when they start seeing and reading in the newspaper what's going on right now in Argentina, in Australia, in New Zealand, in South Africa. There's a lot of disease there, and we're seeing it in our own country in the summer.